Welcome back, y'all. I just set up my classroom for Meet the Teacher, so I'm going to show you everything that I set out and use for when my parents come and I get to meet my students. When you walk in my room, I have all the things set up on the desks. I have pins for parents to use to sign all the papers. I'll show you what they mean, but my class is set up. You can come back for another video where I'm going to do a classroom tour where I explain everything. But this is what's going to be on my whiteboard. So this is going to be the slide that's on my screen as soon as they walk in. It has something for the students to do. It has something for the parents to do. And then it lets them know what they're going to keep at school and what they're going to take home. There's papers they have to sign and I need them to stay at school, but there's cute things like keychains that they're gonna take home. This is what their desks are gonna look like when they come in. I'll go through and I'll explain what each of these pieces of paper are for. The first thing is this paper that's the back to school parent survey. It has the student's name and the nickname if they go by something else. It talks about their photo, transportation, different things like that. Another thing that they're gonna find on their desk is going to be my Trifold. On the front it just says, "Welcome to 5th grade." On the inside, it has my contact information where they can have my email. I do Remind 101 because I think it's the easiest way to contact parents. And then my favorites list with all my favorite things. Then you continue to open it. It talks about my husband and myself and how we have our 2 dogs. And then it has my class wish list. And then on the back of the pamphlet, it has my Twitter. This is what I use on my desk for an all about me, and the parents get to take it home so they can have all my information. The third thing that's gonna be on their desk is their punch card reward permission slip. So this is something that I'm gonna talk about in another one of my videos coming up, but this is something I need the parents to sign. It gives me permission to give them certain types of rewards, whether it be something they can eat, drink. I need parent signature because I'm not gonna give them something without parent permission. There's also an option for them to get something that's a non-consumable, such as a treasure box, or if the parent wants an email home or a phone call, something like that, they can sign any of them or all of them if that's something that they want to choose. So now that you've seen what's on the desk, I want to show you what I have around the room for different stations for the parents to visit while they're in my classroom. One of the things I love to do at Meet the Teacher is notes for the first day of school. So when the parents are here, they get a piece of paper and they get to write a note to their student, and then they'll put it in their student's desk, and on the first day of school, their student will get to read a letter from their loved one. Of course, sometimes we have students who don't come to Meet the Teacher or their parents skip this step, so I will go back and I'll make sure that every student has a letter in their desk so that every student feels loved and knows that there's someone thinking about them. The step is super simple. This is just gonna be where they turn in all of the papers. This is where they're gonna sign up for the Remind 101. My hand is obviously covering up the code, but this will make it super simple for parents to sign up so they can get reminders from me super easy straight to their phone. The last step before they head out the door is going to be this one. It's to make sure that they can get one of the backpack tags that I made them. So I have a TikTok out. You can go and you can see how I made these. But I made all these backpack tags for my class. The front says Miss Cox's class and it has the year. And then on the back it says 5th grade rocks. I have it in blue, green, pink, and orange, and they can choose the color that they want, but this is just something fun for them to take home with them. Obviously, they don't have to put it on their backpack. They can put it on their pencil pouch, they can put it on their lunchbox, or they cannot use it at all, but I think it's super fun for them to take something home from Meet the Teacher. Some things I would absolutely recommend to do during Meet the Teacher is to have some sort of slide or instructions on the screen so that when parents and families and students come in, they know what they should be doing. That helps them have some organization and purpose with coming to Meet the Teacher, and sometimes it will help you not feel so crowded with all the people coming up to you ready to talk to you. So I have steps on the board for what the students should be doing, what the parents can be doing, and then what they're keeping here and what they're taking home. Another thing I would recommend is having a station where the parents know this is where they're gonna turn the papers in. That way parents aren't walking up to you, where do we turn this in, where do we put this? If you have a designated space in your room for where to turn in the papers, that will help you greatly so that when you're having a conversation and meeting students, you don't have other people coming up to you asking you questions like, where to turn something in. Another thing is having something for the parents to take home. And I don't mean like a gift. I mean something like my pamphlet that I have that they'll be taking home. This is really helpful so the parents have information that's going home with them, with your email, with your Remind, or whatever you're using, if it's your class dojo, things like that. But also it's the paper that explains to them who you are. Some teachers do all about me sheets, some people do pamphlets, whatever you want to do. I would just suggest send something home so that when the student goes home, they know who their teacher is, they can read about you, they can learn about your favorite things, so the first day of school might not be so scary because they know more about you. And the last thing I would recommend is be yourself. These students are so excited to be in your class, and these parents are so excited to meet you. It's a new year, it's a fresh start, so be yourself. There's gonna be a lot of questions, there's gonna be a lot of commotion, but it's still so fun. So, have an open mind, and I hope you have the best year. But make sure you come back to watch my other videos. My next 2 videos that are coming up is gonna be a classroom tour where I show you everything in my room and how I use it. And then I'm gonna show you my behavior management structures. So come back and look for those 2 videos.